What is up, blockchain gang? It is a sad day for freedom today. Look, I didn't get into this to ruin some man's whole career, okay? I just want to spread the research I am doing and have my viewpoints challenged in a constructive way. That is why I don't just make content, but I watch both pro-crypto and anti-crypto content as part of that research. And I almost always deliver my opinion about the topic and the video quality itself in the comments section, because that is what I would like people to do for me and my content. That is, engage in a higher level than just a one-way street of communication. This has been going on for well over a year with a particular content creator named Kira, who runs a channel of the same name, as well as a more popular mainstream channel called KiraTV. Most of KiraTV's stuff is just trivial, low-effort drama content blown out of proportion for clickbait, just like this video. So I don't watch many of those, and if I did, I would probably watch one of the other 47 YouTube creators doing the exact same thing, but with a higher production value. I truly don't mean that as an insult to anyone's editing skills, as my own are subpar. I'm just trying to point out how it's an oversaturated niche. So most of my views and comments are on his second channel named just Kira. That is until today, when I found out that he shadow banned my account. I was watching a video on Wetspace where he admits that the crypto may have a use case in adult industries that are severely underbanked and suffer from financial discrimination, while basically telling this woman that she should just shut the fuck up and be happy making $1 million while getting exploited. But that argument is for another day, and I was just leaving my opinions in the comment section as always when he mentioned something about shadow banning people who harass him. Now, to my recollection, I have never harassed anyone on there, unless you consider subscribing to your channel, liking your content, and posting when you disagree with someone as harassment or stalking. By the way, gang, don't forget to stalk and harass me below for the algorithm if you are enjoying the video so far. I have faced numerous occasions where I'm debating 3 or 4 individuals in the comment section at one time. As I shut down each and every single pathetic attempt at an argument that they make, they resort to name calling and spamming my channel with dislikes like most losers of online arguments do. Could you imagine how many Christmases you would have to miss to take a break from a debate to watch a YouTuber's videos just so you could find better ammunition to make fun of them? That is hyper pathetic. So pathetic I had to modify the word because pathetic doesn't even begin to do it justice.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just going to get to know you better so my inserts hurt more.
Wow. These people won't read or watch a video about the benefits of NFTs in games except to dislike them, while having such stupendously stubborn opinions about them. But they will do opposition research to casually drop the quality of my webcam into an argument about gaming. Well, how do you know you're shadow banned? Simple. Just open up a tab for YouTube in incognito mode and look for your comment in the video. If it isn't there, it could be held for review, or more likely you are shadow banned and nobody else can see it. I realized I had made about 3 or 4 comments in the past week, and none of them were getting the usual spam hate from Kira's 12-year-old fanboys, who seem to be allergic to paragraph formatting and proper sentence structure. And that is when I started to connect the dots, because those were gone too. After this, I raged a bit and told him I was unsubbing due to him dishing out criticism and not being able to take it. I mean, that is his entire bag, shitting on things that are popular to shit on. If you are going to shit on things as a profession, you had better be really good at dodging shit yourself. And what did this dude do? He liked my comment, which I hate to admit, but that was a total fucking Chad move. So I went on a quest to find out what comment got him so butthurt that he shadow banned me. I will admit that sometimes I can cross a line when something gets me butthurt, and it is something I'm trying to work on. So I would be happy to apologize if that were the case, regardless if he unbans me or not. However, he did a video that was pretty tame about a week ago, and he said this.
For right now, the actual current implementation of NFTs in how we're seeing it in tech is fucking dead as a dodo. This shit is not here, it's not useful, it's not doing anything. And I've heard no compelling arguments from people who understand video games, who understand how NFTs and how the blockchain tech actually works, about why right now everything's actually in a good spot and it's moving up. Because it seems from a common sense perspective and an analytics perspective, it's simply not.
Remember that I have challenged him several times to a live debate and he has declined in jest. So how can he say this while also ignoring all of the counterpoints I made in the comments of all of his other videos? He allows his fanboys to step up and defend his points for him as he sits back and watches them get obliterated one by one. He knows he doesn't want a piece of this. He makes money spreading lies and hides the truth so his fans can read the comments and see that everyone agrees. So he must be right. This is some serious Andrew absolutism cult shit. His ego couldn't handle being proven wrong in front of his audience that he worked so hard to obtain. And I totally get that he has so much more to lose than I do. But he thinks that he can be a critic that is above criticism, and that is not something that I can tolerate. And you are going to wish I was still in your comment section proving you wrong and boosting your algorithms by generating valuable debates, because now this is war, and I'm happy if I win or lose, because either puts me closer to the truth. So there will be no peace treaty, no prisoners taken, no quarter given. The only end result acceptable will be the total annihilation of one of our opposing views. Quick update, while editing this video, I noticed that he responded to my comments about me being delusional and not listening to the video, and now all of my comments are public once again. So I can only assume he unbanned me, or the YouTube comment section is doing some crazy auto moderation thing, and I would like to apologize if that is the case. However, I still think he's hiding behind his fan base because he refuses to debate me on the topic he continues to trash on a weekly basis. So I can't really start a war with someone who realized that they made a mistake as a knee-jerk reaction and then made it right. Now I feel like I've totally overreacted because it isn't even like he hid the comments or anything, so people can read it and decide for themselves. Over the past year, I'll also admit that he has shifted his stance greatly, from one of totally trashing all cryptocurrency and denouncing them as scams to seeing value in potential use cases, even though the majority of his fans do not agree in the slightest. And that must be hard for him to do, so I have to respect him for that. I just think he is wrong when it comes to the benefits of the blockchain in gaming, and he should be begging me for the chance to produce content of him trashing a crypto bro, since that is what he does with 75% of his second channel's content, only without them being there to actually defend themselves. I don't know how you do things across the pond, but where I come from, we call that talking shit, not a debate. That means he's not interested in the truth, he's only interested in the views. Update number 2, blockchain gang. Because I don't plan on milking this for any more videos unless it is an actual debate of value, like Kira did when he made a 15-minute video going over his comment section of another video he made just to highlight the comments that say how funny he is and a genius. You are so vain, you probably think this video is about you. Anyway, after I go back, he has replied to me calling me crazy and said that I was making stuff up and that he never said, and so I watched his sexist hot take again and timestamped the parts where he says the thing I accused him of saying. He responds by thanking me for proving his point and says he will not engage any further and hides all of the comments from his fans. So he shadow bans people who challenge anything he says, unbans them when he gets called out for being an insecure small little boy, tries to shut them down with the deny it till you die defense, is proven wrong once again, and hides the entire comment chain from anyone wanting to read it. That is how you get downgraded to an F-bag. The war is on. That is all I have for you today. Thank you as always for watching, and don't forget to like, stalk, and subscribe so we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, Mr. Laser.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
You will be destroyed.
You're going
The
down.
explosion will be of extraordinary magnitude. Just hang on.
It takes a while.
Oh God, my back!